They are attracted to what they cannot dominate. This is the case for Sigma females when they encounter narcissists. Narcissists love to dominate, manipulate, and feed on the approval they receive from others. However, Sigma females don't seek anyone's approval. They follow their own paths, guided by their personal values and aims, making them highly appealing to narcissists. It's not their vulnerability that attracts these harmful people. It's their power, self-reliance, and emotional smarts. Narcissists find the Sigma female's quiet confidence and deep emotions challenging, believing they can conquer her strong defenses. If you're a Sigma male, this will sound familiar. You resist conforming to what others expect of you, which intrigues narcissists. They try to dominate what puzzles them, and your independence, mysterious aura, and quiet strength are qualities they cannot control. But remember, you're not meant to be dominated. You have the strength to maintain your position and overcome any manipulation. So, if you want to understand why Sigma females attract narcissists and what happens in these situations, if you're a Sigma female or aspire to be one, this guide is for you. It's about embracing your power, safeguarding your tranquility, and remaining true to yourself. Stay with us till the end to discover the tools you need to succeed. Number 1. Strength that feels like a challenge. Narcissists are deeply insecure and always feel the need to be better and in charge. They usually choose to be around people who make them feel good about themselves, people who are easy to control or belittle. However, when they meet a Sigma female, they face something very different, a quiet and steady strength. This strength doesn't come from wanting approval, but from being sure of oneself and emotionally tough. To a narcissist, this kind of strength is both appealing and intimidating. It draws them in because it's something they don't have, the ability to rely on themselves and a confidence that doesn't need others' praise. They see a Sigma female as a challenge, someone who doesn't easily fall for sweet talk, tricks, or threats. They think they can make her question herself or make her yield. But they don't understand that the harder they try, the more they meet firm resistance. Not weakness, but a solid strength they cannot sway. For a narcissist, this resistance is annoying and only makes them want to dominate more. They are driven by the need to control everyone and everything around them, and the Sigma female's resilience is a threat to their weak self-image. They think by breaking her, they'll show they are superior, not only to her, but to themselves as well. Yet, all they manage to do is show their own shortcomings. The more they attempt to dominate, the more they reveal their weaknesses, while the Sigma female remains steady, unaffected by their schemes. Number 2. Not eager to impress others. Sigma females stand out because they don't need others' approval to feel fulfilled. They shine by not succumbing to the pressures of flattery or manipulation, which are tactics often used by narcissists to gain admiration and control. Sigma females focus on living according to their own standards and principles, not on meeting someone else's expectations. This indifference to seeking others' approval is intriguing to narcissists. To them, a Sigma female's lack of interest in pleasing others is a puzzle that challenges their ego. While many people seek validation and aim to please, the Sigma female's detachment poses a unique challenge. Narcissists, who thrive on being admired and at the center of attention, see her disinterest as a direct slight against them. For narcissists, winning over a Sigma female becomes a captivating challenge. They think to themselves, if I can make her want my approval or care about impressing me, then I've achieved something extraordinary. They become fixated on trying to disrupt her calm demeanor, hoping to affirm their own worth. However, the real power of a Sigma female lies in her unwavering self-reliance and indifference to external validation. She is complete on her own, and no manipulative tactics by a narcissist can sway her from her true self. Number 3. They don't get caught up in drama, so the narcissists try even harder. Narcissists thrive on creating chaos, emotional storms, and disturbances. They use this as a way to control situations, get attention, and feel superior. They expect others to respond to their antics, to get pulled into the confusion they spread. However, Sigma females avoid getting involved in this mess. They prefer to stay calm, collected, and emotionally distant, not getting drawn into needless drama or manipulative tricks. This very resistance is what makes Sigma females a tough match for narcissists. Their choice not to respond in the expected ways, whether emotionally, defensively, or angrily, catches the narcissist off guard. Narcissists are used to stirring drama to control and manipulate others, but the steady nature of Sigma females messes up this plan completely. Rather than getting dragged into the turmoil, she stands firm, prompting the narcissist to intensify their actions to try and disrupt her solid calm. For a narcissist, this lack of reaction is extremely frustrating. They can't grasp why their usual strategies fail, so they push even harder, testing her limits, increasing their manipulative efforts, and trying all sorts of methods to elicit a response. They believe that they might eventually discover a weak spot in her composed exterior that they can take advantage of. What they fail to see is that the Sigma female's tranquility is not a weakness, but a powerful display of emotional control. The more the narcissist presses, the less they realize that her resilience is not something easily broken. In fact, the more they push, the more they expose their own desperation and insecurity, which only serves to drive them further away. Number 4. Their kindness turns into a disadvantage. Sigma females are known for their gentle empathy and their ability to understand others quietly. They often assume the best in people, trusting that most are acting out of goodwill. This sincere kindness helps them bond with others more deeply, offering support and empathy when it's needed. However, this same empathy can be misused by those who are manipulative, especially narcissists. Narcissists are good at spotting weaknesses in people, and they quickly notice that a Sigma female's empathetic nature makes her more willing to provide support. To them, this is an opportunity to take advantage of her caring nature for their own gain. They might pretend to be victims, overstating their problems or faking emotional pain to get sympathy and attention, knowing that Sigma females tend to want to help and solve problems. The narcissist's method is straightforward. Craft a scenario where they seem to need help, and then watch as the Sigma female steps in to resolve it. What the narcissist overlooks is that this isn't a real display of vulnerability or a sincere plea for assistance. It's a deliberate tactic to manipulate. And while the Sigma female truly aims to assist, her empathy is often exploited in ways that are neither healthy nor based on mutual respect. As time passes, the Sigma female starts to notice these manipulative patterns. She recognizes the narcissist's efforts to use her kindness as a means to control her. Her natural urge to help remains strong, but she grows more cautious, learning to establish clear boundaries and to stop feeding the manipulation. While the narcissist might initially succeed, eventually the Sigma female's awareness and emotional intelligence protect her from being manipulated for long. Number 5. What narcissists don't have. A Sigma female has everything a narcissist lacks. Her genuine nature, ability to stand on her own, and emotional toughness are qualities that a narcissist can only look at from a distance but never truly understand or possess. For the narcissist, these traits are both incredibly appealing and a cause for bitter feelings. They are impressed by her ability to be fully herself, anchored in her beliefs, and not swayed by what others think or say. However, they also feel jealous of her ability to be content without constant praise from others, a need they have but can never fully satisfy. Narcissists shape their identity on shallow foundations, always aiming to show a flawless facade while concealing their deep-seated insecurities. They depend on others to lift them up and validate their existence, and their life revolves around how others see them. In sharp contrast, Sigma females find their strength from within. They don't look for others to affirm their value, and their toughness isn't based on pretending to be something they're not. It's a steady, quiet confidence that stems from staying true to who they are. This contrast sets up a relationship that is both enticing and risky. The narcissist is drawn to what the Sigma female stands for: realness, independence, and deep emotional strength, attributes they don't have and deeply wish for. But this also stirs their envy. They yearn to have these qualities, yet they can never truly achieve them, because their egotism and superficial nature block them from realizing genuine self-worth. Ultimately, the narcissist is trapped in a dilemma. They are attracted to the Sigma female's self-reliance and resilience, but they also resent her for possessing what they cannot have. This inner turmoil only intensifies their fixation, leading them to both admire and loathe everything she represents. Number 6. Narcissists wrongly see a quiet personality as weakness. Sigma females are often quiet and like to watch and listen carefully. They think deeply and prefer to understand things fully before sharing their views. This quiet behavior isn't about being submissive. It's just how they naturally are, thoughtful and reflective. But narcissists usually misinterpret this silence as weakness. They think that because Sigma females are not always quick to speak up, they can be easily controlled and won't stand up for themselves. For narcissists, being in control is crucial. They enjoy influencing and ruling over others to boost their own ego. When they meet someone who doesn't respond loudly to their actions, they assume this person is submissive and can be dominated. They view the Sigma female's quietness as a chance to take the lead, thinking her silence suggests she will not fight back or oppose them. What they fail to understand is that the Sigma female's silence is not about giving in, it's about choosing her battles wisely. She doesn't feel the need to react to everything, but that doesn't mean she's afraid to defend herself when needed. She is capable of holding her own, but she picks the right time to do so. Her calm and controlled nature often leads others, especially narcissists, to wrongly believe they can control her easily. When narcissists try to dominate, they soon find out that her quietness is not weakness. It's her way of staying clear-headed and focused, and when necessary, she can assert herself with great precision. Narcissists don't expect this, which often leaves their attempts to dominate unsuccessful. Number 7. They often scare people without meaning to. Sigma females have a mysterious and confident vibe that can make others feel a bit wary. They stay calm and do things on their own, and they don't share much about themselves or follow the crowd, which adds to their mystique. This can scare people a bit. Most folks are either impressed or a little nervous around a Sigma female because her quiet strength and independence show that she's not someone who is easily pushed around. However, narcissists see this as a challenge. While many are scared by the Sigma female's confidence and self-reliance, narcissists see it as something to conquer, a chance to prove themselves. They want to feel important and love the thrill of overcoming what others can't. For a narcissist, trying to get under the skin of a strong, independent Sigma female is a way to prove their worth. If they can get into her life and have an impact on her, they think it will make them feel more valuable and powerful. What narcissists don't understand, though, is that a Sigma female is not someone who can be dominated. She's not interested in the games they like to play. Her confidence comes from within, not from needing others to like her. She's not moved by their tricks or compliments, and any attempts to get past her emotional or psychological defenses only show their own weaknesses. The narcissist's fixation on winning her over actually shows how insecure they are, and in the end, their constant efforts will only reveal their desperation and neediness instead of giving them the control they desire. Number 8. Being independent puzzles narcissists. Narcissists like to be in charge. They prefer people who depend on them for praise, approval, or advice, establishing a situation where they can dominate. However, enter a Sigma female, a person who is completely independent, not needing anyone's approval to affirm her choices or existence. This independence throws a narcissist off because she doesn't follow their usual rules. For a narcissist, relationships are about maintaining control, which they gain through others' dependency. They feel powerful when others depend on them emotionally, financially, or socially. But Sigma females don't engage in this way. They are incredibly independent, trust their own decisions, and hold firm in their beliefs. This kind of independence is not just uncommon, it confuses narcissists who are used to having others yield to their will. Their confusion turns into curiosity. The narcissist becomes obsessed with the challenge of overcoming the Sigma female's strong sense of self-sufficiency. They want to show themselves that even someone so steadfast can be influenced by them. For them, it's more than just manipulation. It's a conquest. What they don't understand, though, is that this independence isn't just for show. It's an essential part of the Sigma female's identity. She doesn't seek their approval and definitely isn't bothered by their disapproval. This situation endlessly irritates the narcissist. The more she resists their control attempts, the more they try to overpower her. But here's the reality. What draws a narcissist, the Sigma female's independence, is exactly what makes their strategies fail. She doesn't give in under pressure, and she doesn't relinquish control. While the narcissist views her as a challenge, she recognizes them for what they really are, unsecure and desperate for control, and she refuses to engage in their games. Number 9. Narcissists confuse emotional insight with weakness. Sigma females have an emotional insight that is hard for many to grasp. They understand people's feelings and behaviors deeply, not because they want to please others, but because they value genuine connections. They listen carefully, share feelings without judging, and often recognize the hidden truths in others. For most, this is a special skill, a unique ability to handle the complex emotions of others with ease. However, narcissists see this as a chance to take advantage. Narcissists are experts in identifying emotional weaknesses. They believe that anyone who can deeply relate to others must have vulnerabilities that can be taken advantage of. To them, emotional insight is not a sign of strength. It's a weakness ripe for manipulation. They misinterpret the Sigma female's empathetic nature as an indication that she will accept their selfish behavior, deal with their negative actions, and remain to solve their problems. What they fail to see is that the Sigma female's emotional insight comes from a place of understanding, not naivety. She is not fooled by tricks or oblivious to hidden motives. In fact, her sharp ability to read people usually means she recognizes the narcissist's tactics much earlier than they anticipate. Although she often gives others the benefit of the doubt, she might initially interact with the narcissist, hoping they will improve their behavior. This is where narcissists make their mistake. They think her tolerance has no limits, but they are wrong. A Sigma female is kind, but she is also wise. Once she identifies the narcissist's true character, she strategically removes her support and attention. Her emotional insight, far from being a disadvantage, turns into the tool that unravels the narcissist's control. Narcissists might think she is an easy target, but they soon realize that her profound understanding is not an invitation for misuse. It's a mirror showing their own flaws back at them. Number 10. They see limits as a challenge to overcome. Narcissists love to ignore boundaries. They enjoy stepping over lines and pushing people's limits to get what they want. Most people give in, worried about causing trouble or being disliked. But Sigma females are different. For them, boundaries are non-negotiable. They see them as part of their self-worth and freedom, and they uphold these boundaries in a quiet, yet firm way. This confuses and annoys narcissists. They're not used to someone who stands their ground so peacefully without making a fuss or getting defensive. To them, a Sigma female's boundaries aren't protections, they're a challenge. The narcissist's pride makes them see this refusal as a personal test, sparking an urge to show they can overpower her. It turns into less of a desire to connect and more about showing who's boss. What's even more troubling for the narcissist is how the Sigma female deals with their tactics. She doesn't scream, plead, or keep explaining herself. She just quietly asserts her boundaries. The narcissist might try guilt trips, manipulation, or emotional outbursts to break her down, but these methods don't work. The harder they try, the less they succeed. For the narcissist, this is infuriating. They want to control to feel strong, but with a Sigma female, every attempt to control her just shows their own weakness. What they fail to see is that her boundaries aren't barriers to break down. They're signs of her inner strength. By maintaining her boundaries with dignity and determination, the Sigma female sends a clear message. She respects herself too much to be pushed around. The narcissist may keep trying, but eventually they'll understand that no effort can force her to lose sight of who she is. To her, boundaries are vital. And that's something the narcissist just can't deal with. Number 11. They don't react, which bothers narcissists. Narcissists love to get reactions from others. They enjoy it when people show emotions like admiration, anger, or fear, because it makes them feel strong and in charge. However, when a Sigma female comes along, this doesn't work anymore. Her calm and unreactive way throws narcissists off balance. Most people might react strongly to the manipulative tactics of a narcissist, getting upset or defensive, but a Sigma female doesn't engage. She avoids drama and doesn't respond to every provocation. To her, a narcissist's manipulative attempts are just noise in the background. She might choose to stay quiet, remain calm, or show indifference instead of reacting. This really frustrates narcissists. They are used to people showing emotions, which plays into their games, but a Sigma female's cool composure messes with their sense of control. They find it tough to deal with being ignored because it makes them feel less powerful. As a result, narcissists may try even harder to get a reaction. They might increase their antics, push boundaries, or resort to more intense tactics, trying to break her calm. But the more they push, the more desperate they appear. For a Sigma female, staying non-reactive isn't about being passive. It's about being selective with her energy. She knows that interacting with a narcissist only encourages their behavior, and she chooses not to give them that power. Her calm and consistent manner is not only a source of frustration for narcissists, it also highlights their own insecurities and their inability to control someone who doesn't engage in their games. Ultimately, understanding why narcissists are attracted to Sigma females highlights how exceptional Sigma females are. They are not easily disturbed by the chaos narcissists create, nor do they seek approval. Their strength comes from their independence, emotional smarts, and solid composure. Number 12. They inspire growth that narcissists resist. Sigma females often embody a spirit of growth and personal development. They're always looking to improve themselves, learn new skills, and deepen their understanding of the world. This commitment to self-improvement isn't just about personal gain, it's about living a fulfilling life. But for narcissists, who are often stuck in their ways and afraid of change, this aspect of Sigma females can be both intriguing and unsettling. Narcissists, who rely on old habits and manipulation to maintain control, find the Sigma female's continuous growth challenging. They see her evolving, gaining new insights, and becoming even more independent, which scares them. They fear that as she grows, she will become even more out of their reach. Despite this, they are drawn to her vibrancy and the life she represents, hoping to somehow harness her energy for themselves. However, the Sigma female's journey is a solo venture, one that she navigates based on her values and aspirations, not the whims of someone who refuses to change. Number 13. Their clarity of vision sees through deceit. Sigma females have a clear vision for their lives. They know what they want, what they value, and where they are headed. This clear understanding helps them make choices that support their long-term aspirations and remain authentic even when facing challenges. For narcissists, who often operate through deception and ambiguity, this clarity is both baffling and intimidating. Narcissists use confusion and deceit as tools to control and manipulate others, expecting that their obscure intentions and misleading actions will keep people dependent on their guidance. However, Sigma females, with their sharp insight and determined focus, can see through these tactics. Their keen sense of distinguishing truth from deception, coupled with their firm stance against dishonesty, enables them to avoid the narcissist's traps and stay focused on their path with steadfast determination. This frustrates narcissists, who find their usual tricks ineffective, and deepens their fascination with Sigma females, who navigate life with an authenticity they can't understand but desperately wish they could emulate. By embracing these traits, Sigma females and males alike prove that real strength lies in authenticity, self-awareness, and the courage to live true to oneself, despite the challenges that may come. These traits attract people who like to manipulate and control. But here's the important part. Sigma females aren't waiting to be rescued or repaired. They are confident in their values and aims, which is something that narcissists find difficult to deal with. As a Sigma male, you should see the value in these qualities too. Like Sigma females, your inner strength is for standing strong, not for giving in. You don't get fooled by just any attention or superficial praise. You don't need anyone else's approval to know your worth. And that's precisely what makes you better equipped to move forward with a definite purpose and direction. Always remember, your quiet confidence isn't a sign of weakness, but a solid base to build on. If you find yourself around narcissists or those who try to manipulate, know this: they are attracted to you because of the strength you have that they lack. Embrace that. Stay strong in your independence. Avoid getting dragged into their troubles or insecurities. You are destined for great things, not to meet someone else's controlling demands. Continue on your journey with confidence. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. As always, until next time.